We're number one.
Jimmy isn't being a cheap ass. You know, I'm like, damn.
You heard it here first. Joe Rogan listens to our podcast.
Right, we're the best. You know, they say people that cuss are moronic. So I'm an honest motherfucker. Put the fish away, Reggie.
It don't even hurt to give birthday.
Not for me.
Nothing to it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Come on. I'm ready. I want to do it.
I wear thong. I got one on right now. You want to see?
Jimmy and Geek. Madhouse Bar Talks, baby.
That is a bunch of shit, if you ask me. That ain't make no sense.
Good morning. Madhouse Bar Talk. Top of Madhouse Bar and Grill. Got a lot to get into today. What a crazy week. Oh my goodness. What a crazy, crazy week. So, well, I guess last week when we ended, we were talking about that shooter. Remember, they hadn't found him yet? Still ain't found him.
Yeah.
He jumped off in the woods and they ain't found him. Now, that's scary. But they did find his gun and ammo, though.
Well,
So I don't know if he has any guns or ammo, but they ain't found his ass. That's crazy. That's real crazy. And then there's Biden. He's voting for Trump, I think.
Yeah, he's on his side. You know why?
Because they ousted his ass.
Because they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
Oh, shit.
The Joe Biden, when he puts on the Trump hat, one of the best Joe Bidens I've ever seen. Actually was pretty cool. He's in a firehouse in Pennsylvania, and him and some old dude that's got a Trump hat on start, like, bantering each other. And he had the hat on, and Biden goes, "You want a presidential hat?" And he goes, "You going to sign it for me?" And he goes, if I could remember my name or something, whatever. You know, it was pretty good. It was a good Joe Biden look, actually. It looked good. I liked it. Not just because he put a Trump hat on, but just because it was just
Genuine,
just some joking around, having some fun. It was nice to see. We need some of that in this world. Jesus.
Everybody's buttholes puckered up a little too tight.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, Trump said that told Kamala at the debate that Biden don't like him.
Yeah. Her, don't like her.
Don't like her, yeah. He goes, yeah, he don't even like you.
Biden hates her.
Yeah, even Biden hates her or something. He said, man, you know what is it with the debates, dude? They don't debate no more.
Fun no more, jeez.
They're not debating. That's just what it comes down to. They're just not debating.
Right.
It's just that, I mean, the thing is like Trump should have debated her, like literally debated her, instead of everybody like just, first of all, she didn't answer a lot of the questions when he would give them he flat out asked her, you know, why didn't you do anything with the border or whatever?
He let it off the hook.
She starts saying, when I was AG, I was I prosecuted criminals and I did this, that crossed the borders and stuff like that. Start talking about that. But I think if I remember right, I think the question was like, how come you waited till the last 6 months to start getting tough on border or something like that? Which, you know, basically saying, are you doing this for an election ploy? You know what I mean? And she gets away with just saying that about it, but then she lights the fuse, dude. She goes, and Trump's rallies are really tiny. And Trump starts like just boiling inside, can't control himself, and loses track of everything that's going on. Like, doesn't even fucking once bring. I mean, this is his time to shine. The borders. This is what he does. You know what I mean? And no, he fucking loses it, and then throws us throws us this little
They're eating the
thing.
dogs. The people that came in. They're eating the cats.
Oh, shit.
They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
And then this ABC News guy.
Oh, what a dick.
I mean, first of all, the dog thing. These are actual reports. They are actual reports out there.
Them all week.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. I mean, they're actual reports that it's happening. Now it seems a little odd, although, I mean, Haitian people. I mean, they do have like that kind of shit in their culture, so it's a little more easy to believe, I guess. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because
other
it is in their
cultures-
culture.
Right. Other cultures eat cat and dog and don't eat cow. So
Right. So I mean,
Pig.
it sits in there. I mean, it's just the when he says, just the way he says it, everything, and he just. But him to come in and correct him and
Was
say,
wrong.
you know
Totally
what I mean?
wrong,
Yeah,
yeah.
there was no reason
Whether
to,
you like-
because he said, first of all, if it's not a news story, then why did you call the city and ask the city manager? Why did you even do that? Why would you have done that? Why would you have done the research if it wasn't a news story? You see what I'm saying? Like, how did this ABC guy just? We contacted the city manager,
doesn't
and
matter.
there is no creditable.
even if he lied or anything, so what? That's between him and her, really, on a debate. You know what I'm saying? She should have corrected
I
him.
wouldn't mind them correcting things. I wouldn't mind them getting involved, but I don't want them debating him. Like for instance, he said something like he said something. Trump said, or they asked Trump, "You said something recently that you lost by a whisker hair," and he goes, "I was being
Right.
sarcastic," and he goes,
He said
"I
something opinion.
didn't see any sarcasm in that, or I didn't." And it's like, now you're throwing opinion. Now you're debating this fucking guy.
Right.
And it doesn't make sense to have to debate him. But high and wide, there needs to be an actual debate. Like, I mean, here we are. We've got her on stage telling you she's going to give money to this, give money to that. First of all, she's not solving anybody's problems in America today. Everything she wants to do is a new homeowner. She wants to give money to him. A new business owner. They want to give money to him. And by the way, they're in a form of tax break. So, I mean, you'd have to be a new startup that's profitable. It's almost impossible unless you're somebody who just goes and like starts a new company, even though you already have a company, and you just switch it over or something. I mean, it's all ridiculousness. Or like saying they're going to give $25,000 to new homeowners or whatever for their down payment to get them off and running. Well, just lower the damn interest rates. Just get the interest rates
Right.
down, which will save you far more money than $25,000 will putting it down. I mean, over 30 years, you'll save literally, like on the average home in this area where we're at, it's like $225, I think, for the average home. If she gives you $20,000 and now you're financing $200, your payment just dropped, I mean, $100, $80, not even that probably, maybe like $70. I don't even know what it is. I'd have to look. If you get the interest rates down, you could drop that payment $400 or $500 a month, $700 a month, if they just get the rates to where they were 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Or 3 years ago, whatever it is. And he has that ability to debate that. You heard what she said. You can tell them why that's wrong. And that's what a debate's for, instead of like you know, you're ugly and all these types of shit. But Kamala was like, just she was acting like Obama. She was the hand things, everything. She was trying to like
mimic
the Obama type speech, and she's throwing things out there like that right there. Trump can't control himself, dude. That's one thing you can't. He's like my rallies are what? What are you talking about? My rallies are amazing. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, it just loses his shit. You know what I mean? They're eating dogs.
Yeah. They're eating the cats.
Oh my God, it's so much to deal with. And then he corrects him too on the abortion thing, when he's talking about, that's an actual bill that Tim Walz signed. That it's not saying that you abort a child, but it's saying, like, if you do the abortion and the kid comes out alive, they sit it on the table,
debate it,
and debate. Yeah, we actually have the video we were looking at. We don't need to play it. I think everybody's seen it anyways. But I mean, there's like 9 cases that it's happened in Minnesota, or 8 cases. 5 in which they comforted the baby, like basically gave it I don't know what they did to comfort it. As it died. And then 3 that they did nothing for. Like they just let it sit there and die. Like yeah, I guess you didn't abort it. You just watched it die when you could have solved it. Or I mean, that's a real thing. That's not like something that he made up. And they put it out there like that. Well, she did. She goes, no state is it illegal for an abortion after birth. That's what she said immediately. And then, it's just shitty the way they did it. Like as far as, and I don't, people are going, oh, she won this. I don't think she won anything. I don't think that she swung anybody's votes either way. In my opinion, I don't. I think everybody could see through most of that.
He didn't either, though.
The only thing that she did do is maybe people that weren't planned on voting on her but wasn't sure, maybe she was able to make herself like, okay, she does look presidential maybe or something. I don't know.
With the Obama?
Yeah, with the Obama hands and then not laughing and cackling like she does. Her cackling and stuff wasn't there.
God.
There was none of that going on.
Yeah, they probably told her about that. I've been saying that from the beginning.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that.
It's like, oh, hell no. Well, yeah, she didn't do none of that.
But Trump got himself, like, caught up, dude. He freaking, like, that stupid little statement about his freaking, that's all it takes, and he loses sight of, like, it's like, God damn it, dude.
I had a nice plan, threw it out the window.
Yeah. What? Have you seen I ain't busting him in.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is she busting him in? Is she not? I don't know what she's doing. I don't know. You can't believe anything you see online anymore or in the internet.
Politics. Can't believe shit.
You can't believe a damn thing. And now with AI, it's even worse. Now you watch somebody say something and you're like,
I seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah. No, you didn't. You didn't see shit. But yeah, they come out and then I'm watching it. And the whole time I'm going, yeah, there's no debating going on. That's the biggest problem. There was no actual debate.
I don't like that shutting them mics off. I don't like that.
No, you don't like that.
Let them run.
Do you think Trump was just they told him not to like go after her because she's a woman and it'll look bad or something for him to like degrade her or whatever?
Probably.
I mean, what do you think
totally
that happened?
Out of character until that one moment. That was it.
No, yeah, he lost his shit too. That was like, what the hell? I mean, and that's all it takes to just throw him off, really. I mean, that's how he is. I mean, he's just that's him as a, you know what I mean? That's just who he is, I guess. I don't know. You can't. He's not going to let you just like say whatever you want about, you know what I mean, about him and.
Well, that threw him off too when that dude fact checked him on that.
No, that's true too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that throws you off you for a loop.
The guy for doing that was wrong.
Oh yeah, because it gets you out of because he started on that comment. And he's talking about Border Patrol, and then he comes in and like says, "Oh, they're not." We talked with the city manager,
right?
And then it doesn't like that whole thing was she never answered the question. Why did you wait 6 months? She didn't answer that question.
The only good point he had is like, you guys been in there for how long? 3.5 years.
That was his ending statement.
Yeah.
That's where he may have that's where I say like he didn't lose it, because that ending statement.
But that was we said that before.
Yeah, but did you see it? It's like it was the trending video clip that went out like that by numbers like quadruple of anybody else's. You know what I mean? Yeah. Of any other videos during the debate. That was the key, because they're your stating facts, and it's that simple. And I did like when he said we could stop the debate right now. We'll go right down to Washington. I mean. He didn't say it as cool as I think he wanted to come across, but, you know, he still got his point across, I think.
Yeah, I thought that debate sucked both ways, be real. Both of them could have done way better, for sure.
Well, I mean, she just didn't answer any of the questions. And, I mean, her ideas suck. I mean, as far as, like, just giving money away, you could put policy in place that could better everybody's lives. She's just wanting to do, like, for like to get people that want to start a business or buy a new house or stuff like. There's so many people that are in their house right now or in their business right
Yeah,
now.
you're helping a small,
That need help.
very
You're
small.
trying to just and hers is like grow economy. That's her thing. Grow economy is what she's calling it. Grow economy. It's not going to grow if you fuck over everybody who's already in business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then what is it going to do to your housing market?
That it overwhelms it like that.
No.
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. What do you think it would do?
I don't know. I think all the corruption will come out, just like we was talking about before.
The 25 grand corruption.
Yeah, people figure a way to get that 25 grand.
Oh yeah, I don't disagree with that.
And that's not what it's intended for, but people will scam to get it.
There's got to be ways that you can put better plays in place that don't have to be tax dollars going after shit. You know what I'm saying? It just has to be able to happen.
Yeah, like you said, you take it from the percentage of the mortgage or whatever, the interest.
Well, that's one aspect of it. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, that's it. That's the answer. If you were to drop the interest rates down, if we don't have housing right now, if you dropped interest rates down, builders are going to build houses because they're going to fly off the shelves. I mean, that's just all there is to it.
Right. That just brings the economy up.
I mean, if you can buy a $350,000, $400,000 house and your payment's like $1,800 or $1,700, you're going to sell them all day. They're going to sell. So, and builders will be there to build them if that's the case.
And then everybody that got houses now would just step up and get another house, and then people that can't afford the big, nice house could move into those houses. You know what I'm saying? It just makes the economy better.
Yeah, people that can do startups or whatever else it is. Yeah, and the other thing is, I think I've said it for a long time. I think they need to start building, that like more like the Homewood style houses that we did in the 40s and 50s. You know, like these starter homes. People need some starter homes. I mean, starter homes now are people are starting out in old houses maybe or something, but there's no they're not building new starter homes. They're just not doing it no more. And I don't know what the reasoning is for that. I guess I do. I guess I suspect that.
Profit margin.
Yeah, they want to make more money. Like if you're going to sell a quarter-acre lot, you want to sell that you want to put all the improvements into a quarter-acre lot. You want to get the most out of that lot you can. I guess that I understand that, I guess. But I definitely think that you could sell a lot of, homes if you could get them priced under 150,000. I think you could sell them all day long, especially with just like the modern things.
Just don't leave your dog tied up somewhere outside or
no. Well, in Springfield. Dude, can you believe that though? You know what the thing is? People laugh, but that's the best thing that came out of that debate, dude. That is the absolute best. But you know what? It's done what he wanted it to do. Everybody's aware of the influx of Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, which I didn't even know about. I had no clue about it until literally about a week and a half coming up to the debate. I was seeing those news stories too. And I was like looking, dude, they're saying it's like anywhere from 15 to 30,000 people in a city about the size of Lorraine.
Well, listen, I could use a couple in my neighborhood.
Of Haitians? To get rid of the cats?
I got cats all over.
I was telling my mom, we were talking about, my mom said that there's a bunch of Haitians at her work.
Bro?
Yeah, she goes, they're good workers. They work hard. They bust ass. They're good people.
That's what I was going to say.
And I'm like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, I knew that there was like a big hurricane there and there was some that like got displaced or something. I didn't know they were working their way here. I mean, how many Haitians do you think have come in?
Well, when the border's wide open, why would they?
Yeah, but they ain't coming in the southern border. They're flying them in.
Yeah, to Mexico, and then they're walking over. I don't know.
You think so? I think that you don't have to do that with the Trump or with the Biden administration. I think you just jump on a plane and fly in. You're good.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Get a ticket. You get
I don't think you get anything. They just
say,
right. Food stamps and a cell phone and
housing.
Well, yeah, welfare, housing. That's the other thing they said in Springfield, like that you can't afford the house.
Oh, that's
the
what
one
this guy
woman.
seen it on the news. He was going crazy about it. He's like, they're moving the people out to put them in there. The renters, the homeowners, they're pushing the people out, putting them in because they're getting more money out of the rent.
Yeah, I saw one was like $650. They were paying rent, and they kicked them out, cleaned the place up. They did fix the place up though, and they're getting like $1,800 a month out of it now.
Yeah.
But they did put some work into it. They didn't just move them out of the same
right.
house and put them in there
Yeah.
for, you know what I mean? But I was like, yeah, I mean, if you own the house, I mean, you kind of understand why you would do that. I mean, you're not there to make less money. I mean, you know, you want to make money.
But look, if other cultures eat dogs and cats, right? You know, they came here and they don't know the customs. And say like you got relocated to their country, there's chickens running around, but they don't eat them. You're like, there's a chicken.
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can. I get it. I do. I'm not saying I seen one guy. He goes, I don't know if I haven't seen anybody. They showed him in. There's people in Springfield that say, yeah, absolutely. I seen him in a van collecting them.
Yeah.
Then there was one guy that was like, I don't know. He goes, but I'll tell you what, we ain't got no stray cats around here. He did say that. He swear to God, he said that.
Shit.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Hey, it's true though. You know, if you go to another country, they don't eat chicken. There's chicken running all over the place, and you're hungry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, even if you're not, it's like one of those things. Like, dude, there's just free chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just gonna be like, yeah, I mean, dude, it's just like free. You don't even have to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Little grocery store running by your house.
Because I saw one woman that was on there. She said her dad was an original.
I seen that
guy or whatever that came over. It wasn't and she was born to an immigrant, but first generation American. But she said her dad said that's how they ate. She goes, they didn't have nothing else,
right.
So that's what they did. So
I intend on extending a tax.
So I was gonna play this for us because I think this says it all. And this is my biggest thing with this is that I feel like Kamala Harris, his biggest thing is, for one, I feel like, and Trump did say it too. He said she's using my campaign. Like, it's true, dude. She is 100%. He did say that. But look at this TikTok that somebody put together. You got to see this TikTok. They put it together.
You got it that loud?
Yeah, it's going to be loud. Yeah, why?
Because that shit was loud.
Well, we got to get it on the mic, man. What do you want me to do? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Listen, now this is 2019 while she's running.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
And then now, and this is what it is. Okay.
I intend on extending a tax cut, repealing that tax bill they just passed. And also looking at estate taxes are going to have to go up.
Everything from a 70 to 80% tax rate.
I think that's fantastic. I made that very clear in 2020. I will not ban fracking. There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking.
She was big on defund the police.
For too long, the status quo thinking has been you get more safety by putting more cops on the street. Well, that's wrong.
She was the border czar. She doesn't want to be called the border czar because she's embarrassed by the border.
I am in favor of saying that we're not going to treat people who are undocumented and cross the border as criminals. That's correct.
Abolish ICE.
Yeah, we need to probably think about starting from scratch.
She is Biden. The worst inflation we've ever had. A horrible economy because inflation has made it so bad.
Bidenomics is working. It's working. And then this business about taking everyone's guns away. Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff. We have to have a buyback program, and I support a mandatory buyback program. My agenda includes attempting to get Congress to act, but if they don't within the first 100 days of my administration, I'm going to take executive action. Well, first of all, I absolutely support, and over the last 4 years as vice president, private healthcare options.
I believe it will totally eliminate private insurance.
Let's eliminate all of that. Let's move on.
I mean, have you ever seen that bad on the flip-flop?
All them politicians do that.
Not like that, dude. That's everything is exactly the opposite. God damn. I mean, how can you say exact opposites? Like, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I just exact opposites and then just swear to God that it's not going to do it. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to take your gun. But then I saw an ABC interview she just did now where she said something to the effect where she's wording it like she's already setting it up. She's wording it already. Like, basically, I'm not taking your guns or whatever is what she's saying in the debate.
Till after.
But in the interview, she's talking about, gun safeties and stuff because she wants ARs is what she wants. She wants, AKs, ARs, anything that they call assault rifles. That's basically what they want. They don't want
what's
any.
What's the difference? Them kids are making them out of that fucking, what's that thing called?
I don't know.
That plastic.
Oh, the 3D printer?
Yeah, they're making them out of that.
Yeah, no, they can. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I did see that.
So you could take all of them off. You could take them all off. Guess what? They're just going to get better at making them in the garage. That's it.
Yeah.
And then they're untraceable, period.
Well, you could take, they have attachments for anything. Yeah, for sure.
So they could make it.
But, to flip-flop that bad, first of all, and this is the other thing I have an issue with, is the Project 2025. Now, they've been trying to pin this on Trump for a long time. And if ABC was doing true fact-checking, they would have said that's not Trump's agenda. But here's my biggest thing. If you're a Kamala Harris, supporter right now, or you were a Biden supporter, you're a Democrat, why is it that you don't want to point everybody to Trump's Agenda 47? You want to keep talking about 2025? He has an agenda out there. Go check that agenda. Why not point him to that? Because you'll vote for that motherfucker if you read it. That's why. That's why they don't want you to point to it. Because, first of all, that's what she's using as her playbook now. She's looking at his agenda. His Agenda 47's on point. It's what you want. There's things in there that maybe I don't 100% agree with, but they're right. You know what I mean? But 100%, they're not pointing you to that. And it's there. He's had it out there forever. And they just want to keep saying Project 2025, Project 20. That's like if you made an agenda and just put it out on the internet and then they're just pointing to it. It has nothing to do with Trump. Trump's not involved in it. Not even a little bit. It has nothing to do with him. And they just want to keep talking about it, but they don't want to point you to Project 47 or Agenda 40. I think it's called Agenda 47. They don't want to point you to that. They don't want you to see that at all. They want you to keep looking over here at Project 2025, this extreme right-wing thing that they've got listed. Trump's changed the Republican Party. He's not right-wing. He never was right-wing. He's conservative business-wise, but he's a very liberal, when it came to social issues. Always has been. You know what I mean? And it's kind of changed that whole Republican Party where they're kind of trying to balance in between like that. It's like he's redefined that. But whatever's happening over there in Democrats, they're like so far left. They want to talk about war. They want to talk about, she's even said that she wants to censor, like censorship. She wants that. She thinks we can't just let everybody say whatever they want to say all over social media and internet and everything.
Where we fucked.
Yeah. You ain't kidding, dude. Could you imagine if that actually happened? Brazil's doing it right now to Elon Musk. They shut him down. He's not allowed in there because he refuses to censor it. Yeah, he refuses. Europe's on the censorship thing, but that's one of our first constituted freedom of speech is our. Well, that's the backbone of America. You know what I mean? Yeah. Without that, you know how bad it is now. They fuck shit up now on us. They censor shit. They change shit. They what's the word? What's the word? They
governize.
Governize. No, they do. That we were talking about it the other day. We were going to do it. Fuck. I'm an idiot. I don't know. I can't. They spin it. They spin it now. Could you imagine if they could just take it off?
Yeah,
they could just put
what
what they
nobody,
want.
Yeah, basically debating your end up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cats and dogs. Nope, we'll get rid of that. That can't be said. You can't say that. Right. You can't say that. That's got to go away.
The thing about it is, it was funny, but it was true. You know what I'm saying?
It's the news reports are true. That city manager says that there's no credible reports. There's reports.
Oh yeah.
He just said there's no credible reports.
But you ask the person that lives on the block that's seen 30 cats a day, and there's like maybe one running like a motherfucker.
Well, that one too. That one's in like Canton.
Yeah,
that video. That's like an
yeah.
American woman in Canton that lost her damn mind.
Yeah, he said, "Open your or show me your teeth."
Yeah,
Goddamn
that
fur, that
bloody-
motherfucker.
Oh, nasty.
Nasty.
And in
Holy
Canton,
shit.
how's it in Canton?
Wow.
I mean, what the hell, dude? That was nasty shit.
She was like, "Oh my god."
They asked her if she ate it. She said no.
Yeah, See a little tail and shit. What the fuck? Nasty.
A tail. Oh hell no. Oh, it was bad, dude. That was bad. That was as bad as it gets. But that was definitely not in Springfield.
God damn. That's horrible.
That is horrible. That's beyond horrible. But I mean, it did bring, that the whole comment did bring light to the situation of that there is 20,000. Could you imagine if like you brought 20,000 people into Lorraine right now? Where would they go?
They moved people out of the apartment buildings and stayed here. What they did over there.
But I mean, you can imagine. I mean, that's what it is essentially.
I don't know. Lorraine.
It's about the same size as Lorraine. Drop 20,000 people in the Lorraine. It's just too much in one spot.
I don't think it. Lorraine's a little different. I don't think they're gonna do weird shit here.
I don't know, man. 20,000 overpowers everything.
Bullshit.
I mean, what's the population of Lorraine now? Like 60,000?
Look it up.
I think it is. I think it's like 60,000, somewhere around there.
Man, there's some thuggy motherfuckers over here.
I get it. I get it. But their pit bulls and Rottweilers are going to be on a spit.
Bullshit.
I'm just saying that's just.
I wonder what tastes better, dog or cat.
I don't know. What do you think?
Probably cat. More cultures eat cat.
That's true. A lot more meat on a dog, though.
Yeah, more cultures eat cat.
Huh.
Maybe they're easier to get.
Cats than a dog?
Yeah, you can just get one of them little traps and just put a little cat food in there. Go in there.
And you got you a cat?
Yeah, how you gonna get a dog and bite your ass?
I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like a cat would taste like kind of greasy, like a duck or something. Like it would have that like dark meat. Like the dark meat of the turkey. I feel like that's what a cat would be. That's how I feel.
Well,
although I'm not wrong. I mean, a dog might be that way too. I don't know.
Like I said, man, other cultures.
I'm just guessing is all I'm saying. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, anybody eat cat? Let us know what it tastes like.
They're eating the dogs. The people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
the way the food costs is starting to get.
Yeah, I mean, it would save some money maybe. I don't know. How much is a cat?
Nothing.
Well, I don't know though, dude. You could go buy a chicken. If you really want to save money, you could go to Rural King and buy chicks for like 25 cents. Feed them some bullshit and then eat them when they grow up. I mean, if you really want to save money, you can do it.
Ugh.
I mean, I don't really like those. Like, I honestly liked whatever they do whenever you buy them from like Purdue and all that. I like it. Tastes right to me. My mom has like chickens and stuff. She'll take them and have them, get them ready. And I cooked one time and it just, I don't know. It has a gamey taste to it. It just like throws me off.
That's because we're used to all them preservatives and all that other steroids and
that
everything
shit
else.
that's in there. Yeah,
you're just used to that taste.
Yeah, I wonder if like in Haiti the cats are on steroid, like they're just roided out. Like they just like we do to our chickens. Like just roided out, walking around like pit bulls.
I don't know.
I'm just asking. Who would know? Troy would know. He was over there, wasn't he? I think he went over there for when they had that bad hurricane. I think they all went over there.
They probably don't have many wild ones running around.
There probably ain't any. I don't know. I didn't see any cats.
But it's probably they ain't against the law or nothing down there. So okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, isn't it China? You can eat cats too, or something?
I don't know, man.
Or is that just like we just hear bullshit?
Probably bullshit. I don't know. Well, the population's so high, they eat all kinds of shit out there. Spiders and
What is she talking about? She said that
Who?
Amanda just said that the audio went to like alien like. I don't have no FX on. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, maybe she just has some kind of loading issue or something. I don't know. I hope we don't have more bullshit issues like we have been having. But so anyways, yeah, no eating cats and dogs, please. Stop doing that. Jesus.
That's gross.
That is gross. And chickens would be like, I mean, that would be, if you were going to do that, that would be the way to go is chickens. Haitian, they kill them too.
So
like, and use them
if
like,
you're hungry now, well, you going to wait 2 months till that thing's big enough to eat?
well, poor planning isn't my fault. You got to plan well, you know.
Well, when you see a cat go by.
Yeah, and catching a chicken ain't easy. If you could catch a chicken, you could catch grease lightning.
Yeah.
According to what's his name? Mick. Yeah, according to Mick. If you can catch a chicken, you can catch grease lightning. But yeah, so that happened with the debate. I don't think it was good debate. I want to say they got on stage and said stupid shit to each other for no reason. If you call somebody a winner, I gotta say it's Kamala just because she
triggered him.
Oh, that rally move was good, dude. That was good. That was good. And you know what? The worst part is that's Trump's playbook. That's like the shit Trump does. You know what I mean?
A little something so that they would get mad.
Oh, he would do that, like he's ugly or something. That's the shit that gets you off your game, and she fucking nailed it, man. The thing he holds up there, all his big rallies, just like she
you
just
see my rallies? They bust them in. They're all over the place. We got parades and this and that. Yeah.
Yeah, she just threw him right
you're
for.
right.
If they tell Chris Brown he can't dance. It's like that episode. Did you used to watch Friends or no? Remember the episode where they're snitching on each other and all the attention gets brought to like Monica or something, and then she goes, Chandler's got a third nipple. Like that's what it is. Like, so how come you guys mess with the border wall? And they're like, Trump's rally sucks.
Yeah, his rallies suck.
And Trump lost his shit.
His
that
face
was
got
it.
red as shit.
People leave early. It's like, motherfucker, that he's bleeding because the bullets are shedding and the whole rally's packed. Like they ain't even leaving when the gun. Even parties in the hood leave when the guns start come out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But not at a Trump rally. They hung out.
Yeah.
What the hell is that about?
They thought it was their cousin playing around in the background.
Yeah, I don't know. Craziness. But anyways, move on from Kamala and Trump. I don't think they moved anything either way. But what about this Club Shay Shay?
That motherfucker's gay. I don't care what he says. Oh, shit.
No, I seen Stephen A. Smith. He did an interview, Stephen A. Smith talked about it, because Stephen A. Smith and him worked together at, what is that, First Take or whatever?
Yeah.
And Stephen A. Smith's his boss. And Stephen A. Smith got him his job. And Stephen A. Smith said, this proves he's not gay. Clearly, he's not gay.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing. He's not gay. Can't be. And he's too stupid to even operate a phone, so he couldn't have done it on purpose because he's not bright enough to do that. Basically, is what he said. He might have said, who cares if he's gay or not? So last night I tried to do it. I tried to go on Instagram Live.
You got to take some steps to do it.
Yeah, there's some steps. It's not
hit one button. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you don't just fucking go live, dude. That just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You just don't go live. You can't. In fact, you don't go live. It just doesn't happen. You don't go live. So I don't know what the whole story is, but I think that there's a chance that that's proven for sure that
it was on purpose.
It was on purpose.
Whether it was a female or male.
What do you mean? It was a female. You could hear it was a female.
How can you hear it was a female?
Dude, did you listen to it?
Did you listen to that one I sent you? You couldn't tell.
Oh, you could tell. There was grunting and groaning and going on. That was the other thing about that. I mean, grunting and groaning goes. I mean, that was a little like kind of like
Dramatic.
theatrical. Oh, that's my Michelle. Oh, it was. Oh yeah, it was bad. It was theatrical. I think. Who does that either? Too.
Yeah.
That's my Michelle. And then when they ask him about it on the show, says it's his first time ever having sex with her. That's my Michelle, bitch. That's everybody's Michelle. You was just the first. This is your first time in it. That was everybody's Michelle before you got there.
I don't know. I didn't hear it.
That was my Michelle. That's my Michelle? Where does that come from? Theatrics.
Yeah, it was.
Theatrics. Do you see the video of him going through the airport
Yeah, that's why I said.
with the dog?
Oh, yeah, hold on. He was mad too.
That
when that dude was
motherfucker's like the
filming him.
loafers.
Yeah, whatever. But I'm saying, who cares? Nobody cares.
I mean, I care a little bit.
I don't give a fuck. Why would you care?
Because you'd go to these extremes to show you're not.
Well, it's comical now, and you're going to comment on it. But do you really care? Is what I'm saying.
Oh, no, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
No.
I don't give a
I mean, I don't want to take a shower with him.
Right.
I mean, I feel like he could take it if he wanted to. That's a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Shit.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith said this proves it. Everybody, that's their first comment. This proves he ain't gay. This proves he ain't gay. Oh, yeah. No, that wasn't on purpose at all. Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
It was funny, too, because he come out and he had Snoop was on there. He had Cam Newton, I think, was on there. There was a bunch of people. They all brought it on that nightcap show. You know what I mean? And he's like, tells about it, says, you know, oh, it was just an accident. He won't tell who it is. Somebody said, was it Cam Newton going through all of it? Did you watch some of it? Cam Newton was going through it. He said, trying to figure out which Michelle it was. He said, it could be Michelle Obama. Which Amanda had already said that, too.
Everybody
Which
said
then that means, does that go away from the gay
did
thing?
you see the thing with Nelly and Jay-Z?
What happened there?
Nelly's saying the kid that they got is his.
Huh?
Yeah. Just heard it
That Nelly's the baby daddy?
from Beyonce.
No kidding.
That's what
Really?
it said, but who knows? Oh, everything's bullshit. Who knows?
That's weird. That's the kind of shit that goes on in Hollywood. Hollywood's a freaking mess, man, I'll tell you. And it's been that way forever.
Yeah,
It's been that, like I said, I've been reading that book Chaos, and that shit that's going, it's like, this shit is crazy. Like, I can't believe that there's
And that was
this is what in 70s, 60s. Yeah, that's a different like this, like, get the fuck out of here, dude. This is still there, man. The same shit was going on then that's going on
Yeah,
now.
and the
The Diddy
blackmail,
parties,
yeah.
the gay shit, all that shit.
Oh, did you hear that Epstein's still alive?
No, I did not hear that. Where'd you hear that at?
I sent that thing to you, didn't
That Epstein's still alive?
Yeah.
Why? Because Megyn Kelly said it on Tucker Carlson?
I? Yeah.
No, that's not what she said. You got to listen to the whole thing. She said that he's going to speak within the next 6 months, is what
So
she said.
basically, that it's going to be something that.
But she said, I'm not saying he's alive. That's not what I mean by that. But I've heard this already, and it's coming out in 6 months.
Probably his little list of shit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that or it kind of sounded like it might be a recording of some sort, is what it sounded like to me. I mean, I don't know. That was a pretty good, like Megyn Kelly with Tucker Carlson. That was pretty good. I like Megyn Kelly anyways. I listened to I just listened to the whole thing right before we started, actually. I just like Tucker Carlson. I like. You know what I was looking at too was like that whole Holly Strano thing where they got rid of her. Did you see that? Holly Strano with their DUI. Did you see it? Oh, dude, she was fucked up. It was like Thanksgiving, I think, last year. She was trash, dude. She freaking comes flying off the hill, freaking flips her car, basically bashes it all up. It was a fucking mess. She's drunk as shit. She's in the back of the car, like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. It's like, yeah, you're doing this now. You know, the whole thing is crazy. And then she's like in this recovery thing, and she's doing good. I mean, she's doing great. But because she's putting it on social media, I don't think they like it. So they just kind of.
She'll open up her own podcast.
Well, she has. Yeah, she has. That seems to be what everybody's doing. I think that's the wave of the future. That's what Megyn Kelly and Tucker Carlson both have their own shows now. They're doing their own thing. And I think it's the way. I think that, and I've said it for like a year now. I've been saying I don't think that
news is where it's going to be.
The networks are where it's going to be. I think that people are going to be more apt to go to the people they want to. And I mean, your local news is always still has to happen. You know what I mean? Like where Holly Strano is or whatever. But I mean, it still has to happen like that. But I don't ever remember seeing Holly Strano like drunk ever. You know what I mean? On air or nothing. She always looks straight. But man, Monday, Christy Capel looked rocked, dude. Swear to God. I was watching a newscast with her. And first of all, which I think is weird, I was watching her on YouTube Live on my phone. And I seen it, and I'm like, man, that's weird. So I screen recorded it. It won't screen record Fox 8 News Live. On your app, I can screen record anything on my phone. But when you're watching Fox 8 News, it won't let you screen record it. So I couldn't screen record it. But I did find a video that they put out of her. And, dude, I'm telling you, she looks and sounds. If you listen to her voice, like when she's talking, it sounds to me like she's slurring it. Now, I'm going to put it up there and let you tell me what you think. But you tell me.
This is all I need. I need chicken nuggets dipped in buffalo sauce. Don't top it with anything. Just give me a good dip. Just.
Yeah. That's it.
Don't you agree?
Well said. Yeah, I don't need caviar, for sure.
You don't need caviar?
No.
What's your dip? What's your dip go-to for
mustard?
nuggets?
Honey mustard?
Oh,
Did you hear the slur in it?
Yeah.
Now watch it. Now I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you the actual video. I want you to see the video itself now so that you can see it. Because I wanted you to hear it so you weren't distracted.
I need chicken nuggets dipped in buffalo sauce. Don't top it with anything. Just give me a good dip. Just.
Yeah. That's it.
Don't you agree?
Well said. Yeah, I don't need caviar, for sure.
You don't need caviar?
No.
What's your dip? What's your dip go-to for nuggets?
Honey mustard?
Oh,
Yeah, it sounds like a couple girls here when they've been here a little too long.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, doesn't it that's what it sounds like to me. Like she literally, dude, and it was, I think, worse in the earlier part of the day. I was like, man, she was not enunciating her words. Like it just, like you say, it's the girls that work here and stuff that you can tell when they've been drinking and they get in that like more uppity mood. And then they start they have that little slur to it. And I mean, it just don't look good in my opinion. I don't know, unless there's something going on I don't know about. That shit don't look good to me. That looks like she was pretty rocked. And I wish I could find more video of that day. It wouldn't let me record any of it.
No, I'm sure it's on there somewhere.
on the app, you mean?
Yeah.
There's one other one that I have that I didn't even send it to myself, but I should send it to myself real quick and then see what that one looks like too. Because this is one that Amanda just took it off my phone and recorded it. It was a little earlier in the conversation, but yeah, she definitely, I mean, and I caught it. I was just flipping through channels and I caught it off guard. And I'm like, did she just look, because I caught the look in her eye, that if I'm being honest, that Sam P look. I was like, she got that Sam P eye. You know what I mean? And I was seeing it and I'm like, what the fuck? So then I rewound it and I'm like, man, this chick is drunk. I mean, she's drunk, dude. And I'm looking at it going, this is crazy. And Amanda's looking at it. I'm looking at it. We're watching the whole show as it's going on, but it won't let me record it. So then Amanda records one from my phone. She just is taking a video of my phone essentially. You know what I mean? That way we can kind of screen grab it or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, I never seen Holly Strano like that. Although that's a different radio station, right? Or TV station, correct?
I don't know. Watch her.
I think Strano was on Channel 3. Strano, me and her brother went to school together in carpenter school. Actually, we served our apprenticeship together. Mike Strano. They have Strano Construction. She says that too. Like I seen the one interview she did. She says something to the effect of, she was come from a, family of construction workers, and it's like they're like a big commercial contractor. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not like just construction workers. They're, they're something else to that. They're businessmen. They're not just. She's definitely not just from construction workers. They're definitely businessmen. I'm trying to see if I can send that to myself, but I don't know if I can or not. Trying. Let me see. That might be the same one. Trying to look. Yeah, I don't know. But either way, yeah, I think she was, dude. I think that if anybody else saw her on the news that day, I'm curious what they thought of it. You know what I mean? Because that right there at that point seemed like she was kind of sobering up or something, dude. Earlier in that show, I'm telling you, dude, she had that Sam P. eye going on. I don't know if it was just hung over or what, but left over from the day before or what it was. But
She might be on medications for something else. Who knows?
that could be. That's a possibility. That's a real possibility. But I mean, I like Christy Capel. You know what I mean? I mean, I like jigaboo music too, though. But
I'm surprised she didn't get fired for that one.
Right? That was shocking, dude. That was so shocking. I was like freaking. I was shocked. There's no other way to put it. You know what I mean? I think the only reason she didn't is because her and Wayne Dawson are so good of friends. You know what I mean? I think that's the only thing that really saved her in that whole grand scheme of things was that I think he went to bat for her. If I had to guess, I don't know for sure, but that's what I would guess, that he saved her ass. That would be my thing. So, did you have anything go on this week other than that dumb shit?
Nope.
No, nothing? How many of those frickin' circles have you driven through with the cement truck? Like when you have to go somewhere? These new roundabouts. Dude, I'm fucking fed up with these stupid
They're
things.
dumb. I don't understand.
They don't make no
them.
fucking sense, dude.
What is
hate
it? What is it,
them.
like a speed bump but without the bump? You know what I'm saying? To slow people down. You know what I'm saying?
They say they're safer, but I mean, some of them are so stupid. You go like out there at like 303 and 57, they got that figure 8 one there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because like the roads were offset. 303 like is offset right at 57 by like whatever it is, 50 feet or 100 feet or something. They put one roundabout here and another one here. So now you got to do double roundabout to go straight through.
They got them at this new development off of Oberlin Road. They're just putting in the road, and they got, I think, 2 or 3 of them in there. And I'm like, oh.
Doesn't make any sense, dude. And they put one at that Chestnut and 83, like where you get off the highway there at 83. So fucking random, dude. It's not even like a busy area, and there's just this roundabout. And then they did one at 113 and 20. It's the same thing. Like, there's no reason that, or is it 113 and no, it's 113 and Baumhart.
Miller and 83.
Yeah, there's one at 113 in Baumhart. Dude, it's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, they're going everywhere.
That one, have you been to the one in Sandusky when you get off? Like if you're going to the ferry to Catawba Island, dude, if you've seen that one would just piss you off. They have 2 connected to each other just getting off the exit ramp. You're just getting off the ramp at a highway where all you would have to do, and mind you, this ramp, it's not like a ramp like at Broadway where you get off and you can go left or right. When you get off of the highway, there you can only go north. That's it. And there's a roundabout for that. Why? Why would there be a roundabout for that? What would be the purpose? And then there's another one. There's two. There's one at the ramp and one. There's no way these things can possibly be safer. How? How can they be safer? What makes them safer?
Yeah, they're safer on the road, but when you get out of the car, you're so pissed off, you have road rage. It's so stupid.
I mean, what makes them safer? What makes that safer than freaking getting off the ramp and going right? Who cares?
I don't know, man. That one on 83 and Miller kills me.
They got them everywhere. They just started popping up, and it's like the new thing, and it's like,
yeah, it's a new thing. That's all.
They claim that it's so much safer, regardless. Like, who? I want to see the proof. Show me the proof in that. They do so much stupid. It's like 57. This rant. Like when you come down 57, I hate the way they redesign that. I mean, it's not new now, but when it first, it just bugs me. The way you're like in a 2-lane road, and if you stay in the 1 lane, it just dumps you on. You're getting off the highway. So then people are jumping over because it's last second. And
remember that was like ranked a real high accident area. In the state.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really?
Not before they did this. Like a long time ago, they changed it, and it was supposed to make it better, and made it worse, and then they changed it to what it is now.
Was that when we had the bridges or no?
I don't remember.
I wonder if it was more dangerous or safe when we had the bridges. That's what I want to know. Yeah, Chestnut, North Ridgeville, Johnny. That's the one I was talking about. That's the one I'm talking about right there when you get off of the turnpike or the highway. I mean, on 20. That one's a pain in the ass. There's no reason for it. It's like, dude, it's in the middle of a country ass road where there's nothing there. There's no heavy traffic.
That one on
nothing.
Walmart's crazy too.
Yeah, there's no heavy traffic there. Like you're not adjusting heavy traffic.
I don't know.
I don't get it. It's just stupid, and it's just wasting money.
That's what it is. Somebody got paid good to put that in there. Their buddy's the one that's running it. They're like, here, you could do the job.
I don't get it. I mean, if you want to just say you're going to dress it up, then that's fine. But to say that it's safer, I can't believe that's safer.
Maybe it is.
It looks stupid. It just drives me insane. I absolutely hate it. And I hate that one. The one that really gets me, though, if you ever get a chance, if you ever go to Put in Bay and you take the ferry, Catawba, and you get off at that, when you see what I'm talking about, you're going to, anybody here that's listening, when you get off heading to, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Be like, what the fuck is this? It is the dumbest one I've ever seen in my life. And like I said, you can only go north. It's not like you're going to go into the roundabout and you can come all the way around and go the other way. No, when you get off, you can only go one way. There's no, it's crazy. It just makes no damn sense. And I don't know what makes them think this is the right way to do it. I mean, common sense looks at it and goes, this is stupid, in my opinion. But what do I know? Common sense is all I got. A little bit of that. I ain't got no regular sense. Which is good because, I'm not educated or anything. And now I don't have to be, according to Kamala. She's gonna make it where we can get jobs in the federal government without being educated. That's her new plan. Did you see that?
I don't pay attention to that shit.
You know what I heard last night? Trump signed that bill in 2019 when he was the president. And that's already the case. Isn't that something? Ridiculous. I don't know what to do with these damn people. All these people make all these decisions, and we have to frickin' deal with it. It's just it's just your money. You're spending it. That's even like, I'll be honest, Lorain County Health Department, when I went there, I was annoyed as hell when I went there. Like, because I've been going there since I had this place 7 years. So when I first started going there, I always have to get my food license from there. First time I went there was in the old health department building, just this, like, built in whatever, probably 50, 60, something, I don't know. Square box, drop ceilings, little desk. Simple. Now it's this 2-story, like, they need this big, huge thing, which, okay, whatever. They're
same desk?
No. This big 2-story beautiful building. But the thing that aggravated me is, and because I'm a contractor, so I know, is the ceiling they have. The ceiling they have in that lobby is huge money. I mean, huge money. It's not like, I mean, it's massive money. So you go in there into the lobby of this health department, and yeah, I mean, I'm looking at probably $120,000 worth of ceiling put in there. That could have been 4,000. Like, why are we, and that's just one thing I noticed because I do ceiling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why would you do that? Like, why would you take taxpayers' money and build a health department? I mean, nobody gives a shit what that health department looks like on the inside.
Yeah, they ain't serving food there. Huh?
No, they're not doing. No, I mean, it doesn't even matter. It's not like it's a health department issue. It's not like it's clean. Or why would you spend that kind of money of taxpayers' money to just make it look nice, like to dress it up? Like, I mean, there's no purpose in it. There's nothing that makes it better than not. You know what I mean?
When you're sitting there waiting, you're probably just looking and saying,
I get it, but why? I mean, who cares? You're at the health department. You know what I mean? Literally, you should just go in. There's a desk. You get what you need, and you leave. That's it. It shouldn't be nothing high end and fancy. And you know what I mean? I don't understand why you would do that. Am I crazy? Am I the one that's wrong in this?
I don't know. When I go there and I just look up, I'll let you know. I'll be like, man, that is so pretty.
They're nice. I'm not saying they're not nice. They're nice ceilings. I've put them in before, but not there. I've put them in hospitals or something like that. Which hospitals, I don't think need it either. But that's not taxpayer money.
Yeah, I was gonna say hospitals are private, ain't it?
Right. That's not taxpayer money.
Yeah,
so it is what it is.
Right.
I can live with that.
Right.
I don't
You know what I think would be cool if we had like government organization that would like check our foods and stuff and make sure it was safer for us to eat.
The FDA.
Oh, is that what they do? Oh, shit, man. They're just saying everything's like crazy. They're putting shit in food. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Only if we had a government thing that would look out for us. And
well, because that's what happens. So originally, years ago, it's like, okay, perfect example. Duncan Hines. Have I ever told you that story about Duncan Hines? I have told you it. I have it not on here though, right? Mm-hmm. I did it on here?
I think so.
Did I? I don't remember.
I don't know. Then you'll check me later and be like, no, I never did. I think you did, but go ahead.
Well, Duncan Hines originally was a salesman, traveling salesman, and he would write a letter that he would send out to all his family members and friends while he was on the road of different restaurants in different towns that he had tried out that he felt were good and which ones were bad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it was nice because back then you didn't have anything. You didn't have franchises. You didn't have, I mean, it was just every place was a mom and pop place, basically. So it got to a point where it got so big that he started publishing a letter, you know what I mean, for like people could buy, basically. It became a thing. Then it got so big that all these different restaurants were actually inviting him and paying him to approve their restaurant. So he'd put labels, and you'd go to a restaurant and it'd say Duncan Hines approved, and it would be, there'd be a sticker on the front door. So eventually we all know that's like cake mixes and stuff it turned into. I don't know how that happened. I'm not sure. But that just goes to show you how much like nobody knew anything back then. You know what I mean? You didn't know what was going on. So probably in a similar fashion, they're like, well, we need to really regulate the food and drug of this country so that people aren't, relying on just Duncan Hines to, you know what I'm saying, figure out where they can eat. And so they start this wonderful program to make sure our food and drugs are safe, but they never build anything into it to say that the tobacco companies can't just fund the whole program and shoot money to them and get you to say things that aren't even true. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. Like, why would they not have that? Why would somebody not take that job serious?
I don't know. They probably got guidelines they got to go by.
I don't get it. How can you at least not go review something if it's already banned in Europe? I mean, now you got to go review it, right?
I would say.
I mean, they banned it. Why did they ban it? Let's look into it. I mean, and do we just go, we can live with that?
Well, they said that. Let me see. Let me try to get it right. Anyways, that certain countries said that they wouldn't take some kind of Kellogg. Was it Kellogg? Something. But anyways, they were like, "Oh, we can take that out of there. Allow it in that country." So
really?
Why would you allow it here?
Was it like a crisper? I think it was. I think I remember. I think it was
something.
something that was like supposedly keeps the cereal more crisp or
some
fresh
weird
longer
shit.
or something to that.
It's a preservative is what it is.
Yeah.
So they was like, we don't take this in our country. We ain't gonna allow you to come in here.
So they make it for them there and not here.
Right. And all their foods are like that.
Ugh.
They're like, you got to take this out of here before you can let it in here. So why are our country just letting it?
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand where the at least you should. I would imagine that a scientist would have to go review something if you already seen somebody else said it's no good. Well, I think they're supposed to review everything anyways. I mean, I think there should be standards at any
That's why
point.
I said if there was a company that would government funded company that would do that.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I just don't.
We're the number one country in our diabetes, isn't it?
Are we number one? I don't know.
Probably.
I would assume we are. I mean, we do eat a lot of shit. I mean, the richest companies in America, Mars, what are they, the third richest or something? And I mean, they're big money, you know. The other thing I was going to talk about, I forgot to while we were on the Kamala Trump thing was, she doesn't have any kids.
So she's telling everybody else how to raise theirs.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing that even more than that, and she has stepkids. I'm not saying, but I don't think that counts. I mean, it counts, but it's not the same. It's not mentally the same. I remember as a young man, and everybody who knows me or knew me when I was a young man, I was going to jail a lot. I was doing some stupid, nefarious shit all the time when I was a kid. I was just bad. I was just a troublemaker. I went to bad kid school. I went to jail about a dozen times the year Alexa was born, just doing stupid shit.
That's horrible. You had to go to one of them schools.
Well, you didn't go to Charleston. You went just to Harrison. I went to both. I was in Charleston first and then Harrison. So, I mean, and a lot of people didn't know that about me. A lot of people around here can't even believe that. They're like, you went to bad kid school? It's like, I was a bad kid. But the thing that changed me was the day I took Alexa home, dude. That's literally, I remember being in the back bedroom at our apartment on the lake. And it was the one that was right next to the Castle restaurant right there. We were in those apartments. And we get her home from the hospital. I'm working at that point. I was already in the apprenticeship program, I think, in the Carpenters Union. And I get her home, and Jen's sleeping, and she stinks, so she pooped, whatever. So I go back and I'm changing her diaper. Her diaper was wet, actually. Her diaper was wet. I'm changing her diaper. And while I'm changing her, shit just starts, she's shitting, that's what babies do. So now I got to put something else under there. I'm dealing with this. And the realization comes to me. It's like, oh my God, I got to get my shit together, dude. I'm like, this little fucking thing is going to, it needs me for everything. And here I am, a dumbass. You know what I mean? They shouldn't have sent me home with this thing. I'm freaking out. And at that point, my life changed. I mean, that was it. I started keeping my shit together, going to work having kids change, and it changes your outlook on life. It changes your opinions on how other people should parent. It changes your opinions on whether or not, you want.
You get up to go to work or don't.
Illegal immigrants in the, you know what I'm saying? It changes all your opinions, dude. Having a kid, the idea of having somebody to run this country that has never experienced that has never had that profound change in their life of having having their own kid and being through that, and it's astronaut. That's insane to me. That's an experience that you can only have if you've had it. You know what I'm saying? And to go around making rules and laws and decisions for the rest of the country that has done that, or most has done that, and you're running shit, I don't like that. I don't care for that at all.
But the only thing with that is it's not that one person. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, she's just a puppet.
yeah, so you got everybody that voters. You got
Was the ear thing real, you think?
the what?
The ear thing, is it real?
Oh, we didn't even talk about that.
No, we didn't. The earrings.
So
Is that real, you think?
honestly, I don't think so.
Oh my God, I hope it was.
It looks close, but it's not. I looked at him. I'm like, nah, that ain't the same. Come on.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not. I have no idea. I mean, it looks awfully damn close to me. I mean, you're right. I seen that the salad underneath, and then hers had like individual bars.
Right. But then they show like hers going to the side with the bars. I don't know.
Right.
I don't think so though.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Nah. That'd be something, wouldn't it?
Oh, if it came out that was true, yeah, then that's fucked up.
I don't see it no more. You seen it the next day, but I don't see it no more.
Oh,
It's
I
like
still
kind
see
of,
it.
I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen anything about it in a while.
I don't think it's true, but if it is, it's fucked up.
The earbuds, earrings. That's what we're talking about for anybody who didn't hear about it. I'm sure everybody did though. But yeah, earrings that they make that are pearls that look exactly like the ones that Kamala had on while she was in the office.
Not exactly.
So now can we envision this though? Is it like what's that show? What's the show where they're like, what is that show? God damn it. What, the one where they're like tell them what to say and stuff all the time? Impractical Jokers.
Oh, yeah, Impractical
Is it like
Jokers.
that? Like
Yeah.
Obama's back there and
Yeah.
he's like, tell him his rallies suck.
Right. Oh yeah. You're not moving your hands enough. The fuck.
Oh, that would be great if that's what it is. I want to see the control room if that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
That was good.
Oh my God.
It looked just like Obama. Oh my God. Her facial expressions, everything.
Yeah, she was. They say that she was in a room spending. And I mean, she's from California. I'm sure she is a good actress. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? They said she took acting lessons she took lessons from an acting coach when she did her acceptance speech originally, they said.
Well, most of them probably do. That's part of.
Yeah, I think in politics, possibly. I don't think Trump does. And if he does, he should fire the guy he's got doing it.
Somebody else.
Yeah, he's off the freaking chain.
Yeah, he could have been more calm when he said they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cat.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
Jeez. Oh my God.
I just don't know. I don't know what the hell with this country, with the people. I mean, it's scary with the shit that goes on. It's like, I didn't even know. I mean, it just doesn't make sense that the policies that they're trying to put forward, and even her like now saying that she wants to grow or whatever, nothing there for the people that are here right now. And that cost of living thing is just out of hand.
Yeah, and that's like I said before, if that's unfair to a person that's got an established business and you're giving money to people to start their business right next door and you're shutting this guy down, but you're getting that one. So where are you benefiting from doing that?
Or the fact that it doesn't solve any of the problems of the people that are dealing with it today. I mean, that thing is like right now, like electrical and gas. I mean, everybody's struggling. And people have paid a lot of money for houses, and then all of a sudden they get all these other bills coming up, and the money's just not there. I think I seen a thing that said you have to. What was it like? They said $150,000 to buy an average home. You'd have to have a household income of about 150 to buy the average house in America right now, and that's pretty dramatic, I think. In my opinion, that seems dramatic. I mean, there's not a lot of 150 household income. I mean, there is, but there's a lot that aren't. And what about them? You know,
right?
I mean, there are a lot, I guess, that for household incomes that are in that 150 range. I guess that's like a couple people making $35 an hour. You know, something like that. Nurse and a carpenter even would probably get you there, but I mean, it shouldn't, for one, have to be that way. It shouldn't be like if both people are working, you should be way ahead, not just
what
barely
happened
making
to the
it.
days where one person goes to work, the other one takes care of the household? Them days are gone.
And that's probably why that we're having the problems we're having with like school shootings and all this different stuff, that's
They ain't
going
getting no
on.
structure at home. They ain't got nobody there. Even if they had a father and a mother at home, they're probably both working all the time.
Yeah, at least both going to work. Nobody's got their, nobody's there like in the summertime, basically.
Yeah, they got a lot of free time.
Yeah, where nobody's paying attention. I think even more like the devices too. Like that's a big problem. It's easy to put them on a device and let them go, and I do it too. I'm guilty of it. You know what I mean?
How about you limit it?
I do, but I still feel like there's times that I do it when I shouldn't. You know what I mean? Well, it just makes life easier for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, just jump on your device. You know what I mean? Like,
here's a new iPad there, buddy. The new one came out.
Well, he'll do that. Like he'll get up in the morning and he'll like just being him up. Because typically a question like that goes to Amanda. Don't go to me. I'm the dad. You don't ask the dad. No, it's just me and him up in the mornings, and she's still asleep or something. Like 7:30, he'll wake up early or something, and I'm up, and I'm outside smoking in the garage. I don't smoke in the house, so I want to smoke in the garage and look through my TikToks or reels or whatever I'm doing. And he'll be all anxious, talking with me, blah 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 blah. And then as I'm walking towards the garage, he goes, "Can I get on my device?" Like, yes, just go do it, go do it.
Let me enjoy my coffee and my cigarette.
Yes. Let me wake up.
Right. You do the same. Go on your iPad there, buddy.
Yeah, and I mean that's just and I'm sure that it's going on everywhere.
That's the new way of life.
Yeah.
That's it. Things change.
Sure
You can't change. Well, you got to change with it, I guess.
But it's not fixing the core issues in this country, and I think a lot of them have to do with family values, I remember when Lexa and Haley were a kid that the thing I always tried to do was always make sure we had dinner at the table together. We don't do that now. First of all, Dylan won't eat anything. You know what I mean? So, and our patterns are so screwed up. But I think that that's probably one of the most important things you could do is have dinner at the table with your family every day. Talk about it. No devices. Everybody's talking. Talk about your day.
Yeah, try that out for a month. Let's see how that works out for you.
What, having dinner at the table? That's what I did all of Alexa and Haley's childhood. They had dinner at the table every day.
Did you get what you're saying? Like how it changed?
What do you mean?
Like you said, you used to do it like that. You don't do it like that now.
Yeah, Amanda's different though. Amanda doesn't want to sit down and eat at one time or something. I mean, we do sit sit and eat together usually. I mean, if we eat at the same time, but a lot of times I'm eating here or he's eating just ramen or something, I mean, he won't eat anything. So it's not like, well, our diet at home sucks because it's based on what Dylan will eat, and he won't eat shit, really. He gets to eating something, like he'll do steaks, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, we're excited. We're eating steak every day. Then he won't do it no more. Then he's sick of it, probably because we overwhelmed him with it, you know what I mean? But I mean, I think that that's a key. I think that if people want to, I think that helps. That's that structure of sitting at a dinner table as a family unit. I think that's what's the biggest thing that's missing as a family unit. I really believe that they're saying like walls, which I didn't even realize. Like in Minnesota, he passed a bill where if you have a child that feels that they're the wrong gender or whatever, and the parents don't agree, that the state can take your rights away from you for your kid for not giving them affirming care, or gender affirming care. Like,
this shit is so stupid.
Well, I mean, never mind how you feel about transgenderism or anything like that. I mean, just the fact that you could take the rights away from a parent for what they believe. I mean, how does that?
I do not think an adult transgender would agree with that shit either.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think, and it doesn't even matter if you're transgender. I don't think that you should be able to take the rights away from a parent to make decisions about their own child. I mean, that for any reason, especially medical.
They can wait till they're 18 and go figure it out on their own.
Their argument is by then it's too late
How is it too late?
because they're trying to do like hormone blockings and stuff like that so that they never do develop. You know what I'm saying?
Too late. You know what? They made the whole thing about 18-year-old. You're an adult. Well, then you know what? So what? And maybe it is too late, but it's gonna happen after 18.
Well, the thing is like, okay, so why is it okay to do that, but that same person can't make a decision on whether or not they want to smoke a cigarette or drink a beer? But they can make a decision to lop their weenus off.
The weenus?
The weenus.
Mm.
Why does that make sense? I mean, why does
nothing makes any sense no more? They're eating the dogs. All right, man. Let's call it a day,
the
man.
People that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
If nothing else, we got that out of it.
Yeah,
I mean, if nothing else, that's what we got out of it. Period. But anyways, yeah, I don't think I want a president that doesn't know what it's like to have a kid is all I'm saying. That was my whole point. Yeah. Like it doesn't know what it's like that bond that you have when you bring that thing home and you have to like put your shit together and change your life and worry about what's out there in the world for that kid. You know what I mean? And then you do all that and then they can take your rights away too now. That's just crazy to me. I don't know. It's nutty. It's kooky. I don't like it. I might like cat, though. I'm curious. You want to go try some cat?
Let me know how it tastes.
Go to Springfield? You don't want to go to Springfield? Oh, there's probably none there. There's probably more here than there.
That's what I said. I'm not coming to my house. You grab one. They're all over it.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Disappearing, though.
They have?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. Let's get out of here. We'll do we're going to do the goodbye, and everybody go to YouTube and subscribe. You know what? Owen is mad. Owen wanted us to do it on YouTube again because he wants to be able to comment and stuff like that. So I didn't do it on YouTube, though, because it's just the numbers don't come up for YouTube. We don't get we get over 2,000 views when we do it this way. We got like 120 on YouTube. So until YouTube gets bigger. So if you guys want to get us on YouTube only when we go live, you're going to have to go subscribe on YouTube and TikTok and anywhere else that we're at so that we can help, grow the story or grow the brand, I guess. Is that what it is? Grow the brand?
What kind of condiment would you put on the cat?
A condiment?
Yeah.
It's got to be barbecue sauce, right? No?
Teriyaki, dude, man.
Why teriyaki?
Just kidding.
Peace.